Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Hello. We are off today for a postnatal, let me get this right, antenatal was before, postnatal checkup on Amber.
It's actually on you.
Is it on me?
This one's your one.
I thought it was a hip scan.
No, that's the Thursday.
It says hip scan on the calendar. I'm sure, but she did say on the phone for me, so that would make sense.
Yeah, oh my bad.
We're going,
I thought Thursday
Amber.
was hip scan.
We're going somewhere exciting. It's not that exciting. But yeah, it was within the package that we got originally, which we spoke about when we first got pregnant with Amber, and we had like a couple of scans and stuff, and they had a postnatal appointment as well. So that's what we're going to this morning, which is really exciting. Yeah, we had
It's a gorgeous
kind of
day.
stressful morning. She wouldn't go down for a nap. She usually naps in the car, so.
She does usually nap in the car.
Baby girl! I hate it when she cries in the car because I just want to be able to get her out and just cuddle her. So she very rarely cries in the car, and like if she does, she's pretty much settled to sleep
And you
now.
more often than not lately kind of sat in the back. That's almost worse because she's in the car and you're like, it's okay, Amber, and she's crying.
She's right there.
You can't like do anything because you obviously can't pick her out when you're moving. No.
No.
So you either have to just pull in, or like if you're close to home, we're like, come on, let's
And
go.
in my head, she's like, why are you right next to me and you're not picking me up? Mum, you're literally right there. I can feel you holding my hand and you don't want to pick me up and cuddle me. And I'm just like, oh, wiping the tears away with her. So yeah, we are off for the appointment this morning.
Beautiful weather we're
It's
having
gorgeous.
Today, and it's the first day that we can eat indoors for restaurants and cafes.
So I was just laughing because
And
I
the
went to
sun
show the sunroof.
Oh.
And then remembered that we can't ever open the sunroof now because it just goes in Amber's eyes.
Potentially the worst investment we made was choosing to have a sunroof on the car. Lovely until Amber was here, but now we can't open it because it just shines on Amber.
We don't like anything shining in her eyes, and nor does she. So glorious, no sunroof. And it's very sunny today. This gorgeous girl with her outfit on. Oh, hello. Hello. So we had the appointment, it was all good, everything was fine. Me and Amber are chilling in the back. Hey baby girl.
Hi.
You got the cutest outfit. Oh, hello.
Like a proper little taxi driver now.
Okay, so the battery just died on the camera. I do formally apologise for the phone content. We have just had a little debate, especially because it's pouring down with rain, so you probably can't even hear me that well. But this is parenting life, and we have forgotten the camera battery. It ran out of battery, and we just thought we're not going to turn around and go home to get a battery. Hope you guys understand, parenting life is making us very flustered, and there's a lot more to think about now, so we're adjusting to all of that. So anyway, I'm really sorry that we're vlogging on a phone, but here we are. We're on our way to the garden centre to look at.
Say it's posh as a garden centre.
Is it not a garden? Oh, it's not a garden centre at all. It's B&Q.
We're going to a garden centre, guys.
I thought we were going to a garden centre then. Yeah, James is right. It's not quite as exciting as a garden centre. It's B&Q. Woo woo! I do love B&Q. We found some planters from B&Q that we really would like to get. I think it was in the last video that I said that my parents were getting us planters for my 25th birthday, because we're that type of people now that get planters and radiator covers for birthdays because we're just adulting life. So yeah, we found some planters, and my grampy and my dad are gonna do them for us in the garden because they're our little gardeners, because they absolutely love gardening. And yeah, we're picking them up from B&Q today. Hi boo. You'll say hello on this amazing quality camera.
Well, after kind of earlier saying how amazing the weather was,
Yeah.
I'm wearing shorts and I don't think I've got a coat.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing a summer dress. Absolutely love this. Really appropriate for the weather. Love Wales. Yeah, popping into B&Q. There it is. I just took off her little bow. I know a couple of you did comment on the last ones just to be careful with bows, because this little bit can press on the soft spot on their head, which was really good to know. So I just keep it on her for short periods of time and switch it out for the hats and hoods as we go throughout the day. So yes, we're popping into B&Q. Hopefully they've still got the planters.
I know, this is, so what do these planters look like? I've
They're
never
like-
actually seen what you're getting for your B-Day Prezi.
I know. Well, the actual planters won't be very seen themselves. So I thought I'd go for ones that, oh, I'm probably blocking the microphone here. I thought I'd go for ones that were
Quite basic.
like stone looking, but they're like fake stones. They're like plastic stone, I think. Because we've got loads of slate and stone at the back of the garden, so I think it'll like blend in a bit more than like a wooden rustic one, if you get me.
Yeah.
You get me?
You know what? I get you.
You get me?
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
Left being cute. Amber was doing a little cry. We decided not to go straight away for the planters, even though it was very exciting. We're just going to pop to Starbucks and have a quick coffee, we think, and we're going to discuss actually our visions for the back garden. It's going to be deep, isn't it, Carys? Amber was kicking up a bit of a fuss and being cute, bless her, and she is still having a bit of a cry here in Starbucks, as you can see.
It's been a bit sadly, well, not sad at all, but it's like the baby crying.
Yeah, exactly. Last night and today so far, she's been more difficult than kind of ever to settle, and she just seems to be crying kind of, which is more kind of like how, you know, you expect it to be. She's kind of like crying and not being able to be settled in our arms. And like the fact that she's crying now when feeding is just bizarre. Like she's never really does that. But Carys is staying calm, doing her best to try to comfort her, bless her. Carys is just doing a bit of a breastfeed.
I got a little bit stressed because I couldn't actually, this wasn't the best dress, and then I got in a kerfuffle trying to undo the actual dress, and then I was like,
The one time you're not wearing one of your actual breastfeeding bras and tops.
I mean, this is fine because it's wrapped, but
Yeah.
I couldn't undo the tie, and I was like, come on. Oh. She's a happy girl now. She's had booby. I feel stressed today, not gonna lie. It's just stressful when, obviously, anytime your baby's crying, you just feel like you want to make them happy, even though you know it's so normal that babies cry. And I just feel like it's sometimes a bit of a shock, because for her, a lot of the time, she always cries for a reason. And sometimes you just can't figure out what that reason is, and that's just completely how it is with babies. But it doesn't make it any less heartbreaking every time it happens, because you just want them to be happy all the time. Yeah, she just breaks my heart. But yeah, she just had a feed. She, like with breastfeeding, it's difficult, and I'm not sure what it's like with bottles. It could be the same, but sometimes she'll go, 2 or 3 hours without a feed, and sometimes she'll want to have a feed straight after she's had one. So we kind of went into B&Q and came here thinking, oh, we'd have a good amount of time between feeds, and then she's just been desperate for another feed. So then I couldn't undo my dress in Starbucks, and I was stressed. I just wanted to feed my baby. But yeah, you just have to keep taking deep breaths. It's all good. And I promise it won't be much longer on this blooming really bad quality noise camera video thing, which is also stressing me out. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Who's a happy girl? Who's a happy girl? Are you trying to poke your tongue out? Beep, beep. Pokey tongue. Pokey tongue. Yeah. A pokey tongue. You're a happy girl now. You're a happy girl now. Yeah. You're a happy girl now. You were so smiley earlier as well. You were so smiley earlier as well. You just had a little bit of a cry, that's all. That's okay, and it makes mummy sad. You're a happy baby now. Yeah. Yeah, she's super happy baby now. I often find that in the mornings as well, like as soon as I wake up, she's like super duper happy because she's got like loads of energy, and she's like really just wide awake from the day. I've got to pop up this video from this morning. I was singing I'm a Barbie girl to her, and she was literally loving it, so I'll pop that up. Girl in a Barbie world. It's fantastic. You're so plastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere. And also she was so smiley. You did? Oh my gosh. I'll have to show you it. It's on my story, boo. Oh my gosh, keep up, hun. Check my story out. Gosh, keep up with me.
I know, I missed our son's doing work.
He was making the tea. Cups of tea for us.
That's what I mean by work.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, that's James' job. So we've just gotten home. Amber's playing on her mat. Are you loving it? Are you loving it? You've got lots of black and white goodies down here that you love. And this mirror. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. And she's got this little black and white crinkle book as well, which is just fab. So I like try and prop it up so she's just got like black and white things everywhere to look at.
We've ordered even more black and white things.
I know. It's because she loves it. I can see week on week she's spending more time there doing tummy time, doing like just lying and playing and kicking about, and I just see her enjoying that so much. So yeah, and she had the cutest little outfit on. I feel like I just have to show you the shoes. I think you missed the shoes. I managed to get
the shoes on her?
Look, this morning I got a little pic in the shoes, but then I'm always like, oh, she's probably not comfy in them, so I'll take them off for the car seat. But they looked so cute. I was like planning a little outfit, like brown shoes, brown bow, like mix and matching, you know, getting my girl in the cute outfits.
You want the brown bow?
Do you want?
I want the brown bow.
You appreciate the bow?
Want
Should I put it on you? Oh, you look so nice. You look so pretty in the bow. Oh, that's lovely. You would just eat the bow, you would, and the shoes.
I'm going to take Milo out now.
Whoa, on a rainy one.
Well, I'm hoping it's going to stay dry, but it's going to be very muddy. So I'm going to get the old boots on, and I'm going to get ready to go. I need to get some more walking boots, I've got a hole in them.
Yeah, where's our summer? The fact you need walking boots for summer.
I know, it's crazy. To be fair, I do wear walking boots all year round.
Yeah.
Protect my ankles.
We do.
But yes.
Go on, boo.
No, I know, I do need, yes, where's our summer? That's exactly what you
Where is our summer, guys?
I know. May's every month of summer though for the UK, hit or miss.
April was, May was. Are you saying yes? You saying yeah?
Oh, she's reading the book.
Yeah. What does it say? Soft teddy bear, baby touch. You can't touch yet because,
You know what?
well, you can try.
Yes. Don't know how to.
Feel free to.
I'm really looking forward to reading Amber the Harry Potter books because I myself have never read them.
Really?
Yeah, like I love the movies, and I think I've only read the first two, and then
Wow.
I kind of stopped. So
I don't think I have either.
I think I'm gonna. But at what age should I read the Harry Potter? Obviously, nowhere soon.
Now?
But like, yeah, right now I just think it might go a bit over her head. Even though talking to her in any sense is good.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
save the Harry Potter books until she has some sort of understanding about what's going on.
Like at the moment she enjoys us like kind of talking and singing nursery rhymes and stuff to her, but she'd enjoy anything we were speaking to her really. Mrs, you want to come up here with me? You want to watch your little sis? You want to watch your little sis? No, you just want strokes. Well, kicking about down there, Missy. Wow. It's just so grown up. She's just like...
Basically an adult now. It's time for her to learn about the real world, about taxes and jobs. You know,
Oh yeah.
And how to pay her bills.
Dad's going to teach you all that fun stuff. You literally can't wait till you get to know your dad. He's so fun. He is so fun. Practical James. He'll have all the stories for you about taxes and sensible decisions. Yeah.
To save for a house deposit.
Oh yes, mortgages and all that fun stuff to come.
Student loans.
Wow.
Lots to talk about, Amber.
And then from Mum, you can do outfits and shoesies. That's so sexist.
Stereotypical.
Mum works hard.
Talk about fashion.
I know.
Girly things.
Oh my god. As it was coming out, I was like, stop talking. Stop talking now. So James and Mila are off on their walk.
Yeah.
James is not going in his sliders, don't you worry about that. And me and this one are gonna head up and get in some more comfy clothes, aren't we? Well, look, we're done with our pretty clothes. We're done with our pretty clothes. I tried to have a little dress up as well to match my baby girl, because usually I'm literally in joggers and a hoodie and she's in like a full-blown dress, tights, bows, shoes. So I tried to look cute today.
It was so funny walking back to the car from Starbucks and your dress flowing up.
Oh yeah,
entertaining,
I
wasn't
always have my shorts on, thankfully. I wish I could show you right now. I got like full-blown short shorts on. Ta-da! But like even with the shorts on, it just looks inappropriate. They were just literally like, my dress was like flying over my shoulders and I was like, okay, this is just... nobody look. So yeah, it was very windy today to wear a flowy dress, but yeah, we both did our cute outfits and now we're gonna go get in our PJs, yeah? Goodbye. Bye guys. Bye-bye. See you later. See you later for snuggles on the sofa, which we'll be doing. Let's go snuggle, let's go snuggle. Yeah. So I've just given the house a quick whiz around to tidy up, made myself a cup of tea. Just put Amber down. She is just about just having a little rummage around. I don't want to disturb her too much. She's just like soothing herself to sleep a little bit, and she does a lot of grunting and a lot of like and it just always makes me feel like she's waking up when actually she's going into a deep sleep. So it's so strange. I'm just gonna sit with my cuppa and have these guys. Oh my goodness. So two of my friends got me like a little birthday hamper for my birthday. They know me so well. my friend, one of them's called Carys, which if you guys, I know we hardly ever show like our friends and family and stuff on the vlogs, because I feel like we've spoken about this before, but we kind of, yeah, we just have like our separate like friends and family life off social media, because we share so much of our life as a family on social media, which we love doing. We have like our friends and family as like a very separate part off social media, which we really appreciate and really love. And yeah, it's just quite a big thing to kind of come on as people who aren't on social media, our friends and family, to come on a vlog, to come on Instagram and be sort of looked at by that many people. If you're not used to it, it's really scary and really daunting, and I'm really protective over them as well. So that's just a couple of reasons why we, you may wonder why we never really show them. But yeah, I have a best friend called Carys, which is a coincidence because I don't know anyone else called Carys apart from my one best friend, and then my other best friend's called Tesney, and I've been friends with them for basically since I was 4 or 5 years old. When we started school, we met, all three of us, and we've been best friends ever since. So that's like 20 years now of friendship. It's unreal. So they know me so well, and you guys probably know as well, I love Biscoff, and they got me the most unreal Biscoff fudge. Like, what even? Oh my goodness. As you can see, I've already literally eaten, there was 2 layers. There was 2 freaking layers, guys, of Biscoff fudge, and I've already eaten that much. So I'm going to munch my way through those, which are insane. And the other thing they got me in the hamper, which I wanted to show you guys, was this. And they also got me some non-alcoholic gin, some non-alcoholic spirit gin, because they know I'm breastfeeding, and loads of little cute bits. But this I thought you guys would appreciate as well. I love stuff like this. I've always been such a big like promoter of mental health and all that kind of stuff, and I know I've spoken about it on my stories quite a lot before. What I find really helpful with my anxiety, and with whether it be anxiety over a specific situation or just anxiety over like generally daily anxiety. So I feel a lot of my anxiety and a lot of my daily struggle in the past, and I'm still battling it now in the future, but less so, is a lot to do with not feeling good enough. Not feeling good enough in so many different ways, but my biggest struggle and the biggest time in my life when I struggled was around the time when we went to university. I just was really struggling with anxiety. I didn't really know what anxiety was back then. I just felt I just devalued myself so much. I didn't even feel good enough for my family. I didn't want to meet up with my friends because I just didn't feel good enough to have friends. I didn't feel good enough in every single aspect of my life, and it freaking sucks. So I'm a very big advocate, promoter of you are enough, because I've come such a long way with that journey. And yeah, and you're just all freaking, I'm so passionate about it, but we all are enough. Literally, it's just a fact. It's literally, you are born and you are enough. Like, you show up, you live, you do your journey, you do your life, and you are enough. And there's never going to be anything that takes that away from you, in terms of, it doesn't matter what grades you get, what job you get, how your career's going, how your body's going, how you looked last summer, how you're looking this summer, how lockdowns made you look or feel. None of that gives you value as a human. You are just valuable as yourself, for being you, for being unique, for being yourself. That's literally what your value is. And so you're freaking awesome, and you're always going to be enough. No one can take that away from you. The only person that can physically take away your enoughness is you. And I did that to myself a lot, and I still do it to this day as well. And so it's obviously a continuous journey, a continuous process. But yeah, I just hope you all freaking know that you are enough, or you join me on my journey of working on knowing that you are enough and working on that, which is definitely not always easy. So I wasn't sure where I was going with that, but basically we have this journal. Oh yes, I was going to say, sorry, back to what I was saying. One thing that really helped me along the way with my journey on self-love and like knowing and just accepting yourself and knowing that you're enough was journaling. Really simple things. Get a journal, either one like this, which I'll show you now, which is more specific, or you can just do it on a scrap piece of paper, whatever. Just take little questions like they kind of do in this book here. I'll use this as an example because I'll probably ramble and won't make any sense. But just as something as simple as this every single day, just start your day. How was your sleep? How are you feeling today? You can tailor it to yourself. So I probably won't sort of write about meals or anything like that. What are you doing? You know, one thing that you're doing today to show yourself self-care. What is your intention for the day? What went well today? So, you know, after the day, you can debrief with one of these little journals. You know, what went well today? It doesn't have to be detailed. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can literally be, I try and do 1 or 2 to keep it really small. And sort of not overwhelming things, you know, that went well today. What are you grateful for? Yeah, we got down here. What am I thankful for today? What are your thoughts and feelings from the day? Don't get overwhelmed with it. Just literally take 3 things from this page that you want to, you know, answer each day. You know, what did you do for self-care? What went well today? And what are you grateful for today? And I often find a really helpful one is, you know, what made you anxious today? What didn't go well today? And that helps me process the negatives as well as the positives. But yeah, and that's the same on every page then. So it just helps you debrief from the day, gather your thoughts. You know, you may have even thought that you had a good day, but I feel like what can happen a lot of the time is you bottle things in, and well, I do anyway. So like one stressful thing will happen. Like today, I was really stressed, you know, in Starbucks feeding. I got my dress in a knot and she was crying and I was upset and I was trying to, and I had to get in the car after that and just take 3 deep breaths and say, okay, no, actually, I'm not just going to smile this off. Just take a minute to be like, okay, that was really an anxiety-inducing situation. I did feel really anxious in that situation, and I'm really proud of myself for getting through it and keeping going. It's not about ignoring anxiety and being like, yeah, didn't get anxious, woo-woo. Anxiety is freaking so normal. We all get it on different levels day to day. And it's not something that, you know, just gonna tend to my baby. So anyway, Amber just had a little bit of a feed and now she's having a snooze on me. I can't remember even what I was saying, but basically, you are enough. Grab your notebook, get writing, just something simple. If you need just a bit of help processing those thoughts and feelings, because there's just a lot going on right now, with even just with lockdown lifting, things on the news. It's heavy. Everything's heavy and emotional, and like this year's just been emotional, and you know, there's so many different things that we could be feeling anxious or stressed or anything about. So I'm sure so many of you out there have different reasons for feeling like that. And I hope you know that they're all valid and that they're all, you know, it's okay if you need time to process them and need a little time to debrief and give yourself that, a bit of self-care every day. Anyway, James and Mila just got back from the dog walk. James has just been drying Mila because she's very wet from a dog walk, and we're just going to sit down now, have some lunch, watch Glee, and just chill out a little bit with baby girl. So we're now going to show you guys the room reveal, which we've been working on.
I actually haven't seen this since you've had a little tidy. I've been using it, honestly. But like, yeah, I'm sure you've done some final touches, like put some candles in stupid places. Oh.
No, I've already done all my final touches. Did you not see my pointless candle positioning placing? If you haven't, you will now.
No, to be fair, I just walk in there, head down, you know, music on the bike, get it done, get out.
Doesn't even appreciate my little knickknacks, guys.
He's not appreciating the prettiness.
I've actually got 2 more knickknacks to add, which are our happy place.
Oh, I'd love to look at that in the middle of my spin class.
Haven't decided where I'm going to put them yet, so you'll, you know, just have to see come the end of the vlog. And a diffuser, which is a freaking gorgeous diffuser. You'll just have to see it in a second. But anyway, let's head up. So we basically used to have one of our rooms up here. Let me flip the camera before we... Oh, hello, Mila. You coming to look as well? Top of the stairs. We used to have this room at the end here. Oh, you can see a sneak peek as a guest room. Let me just put my bits down. And now we've changed it to our little home gym. Our version of a home gym, guys. Here's the reveal.
Who needs big fancy outbuildings?
Whoa! I'm so happy with how it's turned out.
Oh, you moved your bums and your boobies.
Where?
You have bums and your boobies up there.
Oh, yeah.
Up there.
No, they weren't. So we had the piece of art up there, and that's why I'm thinking that gap there is where I might put the what did it say again? Our favourite place? Our calm, happy place?
It says our happy place.
Our happy place, that's the one. Hi, baby girl.
She's absolutely out cold, bless her.
So yes, we've got, let me just talk you through it very quickly. It's not that exciting, I know. Yoga mat. This is where... I know, the room reveal. This is where I'm going to be doing my workouts. I got loads of room either side. I picked up some adjustable dumbbells so you can like change them and kind of configure them differently to weigh.
Bloody heavy. They've got like 30 kgs or something.
I know, boo. And I'm loving this. Like when you look into the mirror, the calmingness of seeing all the greenery and everything, like this view is just absolutely stunning. Like it's not focusing very well, but it's just all...
lawn. That's hideous, James.
It's not that bad.
It's just so wet all the time.
It's lovely and green though, and when you look out of the window here, it's just green and just calming everywhere. So yeah, picked up some weights, got another yoga mat, and a what?
What's wrong with this baby?
Oh,
She's just absolutely
flat out.
zonked.
She loves sleeping. She's so much like, she just can sleep flat out when she's on us. And you could like literally shout in her ear and she's just like, I'm happy. So yeah, we got a foam roller, we got some resistance bands, we got some more weights here. Everyone was laughing at me because I did like a little sneak peek of the home gym on Instagram and I did like a little boomerang like this. And everyone was like, that is just such a classic Carys room transformation thing. Putting your nude candles on top of the weights. Clearly not going to be where the nude candles stay because they're on top of weights and you need to use the freaking weights. So that was just...
There's enough weight on those things.
That's what I thought. I've built myself a, one dumbbell there that's a bit heavier, a lighter, or is that one heavier? I can't work it out. 2 different levels.
Maths.
I mean, I'm basically like, it's going to be a while, guys, till I actually build up my strength more than to be able to do things weightless at the moment because I am, I've lost a lot of strength during pregnancy and after. And obviously with the gyms being closed and everything. But yeah, I love this little corner. I can put things in the drawers. Got the pampas for the calming effect. Took down my piece of art and went for, the more boobies and bums vibe. And then I think I'm going to put the Our Happy Place sign there. Then you've got some more of my knickknacks, candles, vase. We've got a bit of a practical James bit here, which he came up with the idea of, which I was very impressed with. Having hand towels, which I put over here, which look cute. And also this bench is great because when I'm doing my workout here, I haven't actually done one yet, so I'm just kind of presuming this is what I'll do. I could do a workout, blah, 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 and then I can also face this way and put my laptop. Like I can turn my towels like that, put my laptop there and follow like a yoga routine or a workout or whatever.
And I use the bench to put my spin shoes on.
Yes. And did you also use it to stretch yesterday?
I did, and I used it to stretch.
How do you think I knew that?
Because I moved it off the wall.
Yeah.
Probably sweat marks on it.
No, you moved it away from the wall and I know exactly the type of stretch that you do usually on a bench, and I was like, he's definitely been stretching on that. And as we said before, we're going to leave this corner very flexible for me to be able to film things for my channel or Instagram reels or whatever, like fashion-y type of stuff, content I want to do. And then of course we have James's Peloton, and the only thing that we're thinking of changing, also I changed this hanging basket. So we had this hanging basket for ages, but it had fake, I don't know what the plant was called, but it was from IKEA, like the plant. And I just put in some of my dried eucalyptus instead. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And we had this mirror here from the guest room, and I think that works really nicely as well. The only thing that we're gonna add to it with, oh my gosh, pouring with rain, great, lovely, classic Wales weather, is we're probably gonna change out this curtain for a like linen style see-through curtain. Just because it'll be nice to be able to close the curtain and create a bit of privacy within the room. But obviously when you're doing a workout, you don't want it to be their blackout curtains at the moment. So we obviously don't need to close these ones at the front. We'll just want to close that little one. And having it as like a linen see-through curtain will allow us to have a bit more privacy, but also all the light and everything to be able to come through it. So...
I know how you unplugged my Peloton for the...
I did.
Not having the wire on the floor.
Ooh, that's right. I didn't want the wire on the floor. I had to get the whole aesthetic vibe going. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love with how it's turned out. Like, even just as much as the brown wall and everything, like the whole room, the whole aesthetic just really came together how I wanted it to.
It's great.
Yeah.
We've got so much space. I think we've done well not to overcrowd it.
That's what I tried to do.
You tried to overcrowd it.
I did. Well, no, I didn't try to. But like, I tried to not do that. That's what I meant.
We need to use this white piece of furniture for something.
Yeah.
There's loads of storage in it, but we just don't use it.
I know. We'll have to figure out what goes well in there, because something we don't get a lot, need to use a lot because the drawers are so stiff.
I think today I'm going to do a bit of spin, 20 minutes of spin, and then I might do like just 20 minutes of a bit of back using the dumbbells. Because I haven't used them.
Ooh, you haven't used them? I thought you may have.
No.
Wow.
I've not used them.
James has been using this room a lot compared to me. I am working myself up to do a workout. Like, I am really excited. Are you ready? Oh yeah, baby girl.
I'm not
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sleeping on me. You can smash it out now.
I know, that's the thing. I keep making excuses now.
You're not in a mental state.
I'm just like, oh, I've got to look after Amber, and then she goes down for like 3-hour nap, and I'm like, still don't have time, guys, to do like a 10-minute workout. I'm just, you know, it's still early days. 6 weeks postpartum. There's no rush. Just got to go with the flow of my bod. I'm so excited to just, you know, get back into it for my mental health and feeling good and just work. I'm just so proud of this body, and I'm so amazed by the human body. I just want to stay healthy, and, you know, I know, she's so cute.
She's freaking adorable.
She's freaking adorable. So, the only 2 things I'm going to put in now are these 2. So hold your horses. The last few knickknacks are going in. So this is the diffuser, which is so freaking aesthetic. Look how gorgeous it is. It's honestly so lovely. And it was from Next, and I smelt it in Next, the tester, and I was like, oh my gosh, it smells like a spa day. And then we were trying to find the name of what the diffuser was, and then it was called Spa Retreat. So I was like, that pretty much sums up exactly how it smells, like a spa. And that was the vibes that I was going for in this room. So I think I'm gonna pop it, I think I'm gonna go for it by the candle. So then I can light the candle, smell the diffuser. Yes, that's lovely and fresh. And then I'm gonna put up the Our Happy Place. I think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I think it'll look good there. And I'm gonna come out and strip it like I do with everything else in this house. There we go, we have diffuser here. We have James in the bedroom, if you can hear him going, hi, to Amber on the bed. And we have the Our Happy Place. I feel like that looks perfect. That's exactly kind of where I wanted it to be. That's gonna bring a smile to my face every time I see it. Okay, so I'm gonna end our James and Carys classic room transformation with a classic room transformation montage, because our video editor is just too good. I feel like she just needs to show off her skills. She's unreal. Here it comes, the home gym, from guest room to home gym, room transformation, James and Carys, Carys Knick-Knack special.
With a bar here and a bar there.
Here a bar, there a bar, everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
I tried the complex songs and I didn't know lyrics.
No.
So we're back to nursery rhymes.
Are you waiting for your bath?
Yeah, Mum,
You want to go in the bath?
I'm feeling a little stinky and smelly, so I would appreciate
Oh,
the bath.
I'd love a bath.
Oh, I do love a swim.
Good morning, guys. It is now the next day. I've just popped the camera on a tripod this morning because I thought we'd do a little bit of a sit-down chat, and also my arms are aching. So last night, I can't remember what the last thing was that we vlogged. James is just making cups of tea and coffees, and Amber's, if you listen carefully, you can hear her rocker. She's in having a little rocking session over there. She absolutely loves it now. So yeah, last night, a witching hour hit. I spoke about this on my Instagram story, and I actually have, every time I speak about it on Instagram, I have so many DMs from people who didn't know about witching hour and who are so thankful that they now know about it, because it explains a lot about babies, and it's basically when strikes 5 o'clock into the evening till about midnight, babies just can get very, very unsettled, very, they can just cry, they just want to be on you, they won't go down for naps, and that is totally normal. So if you're going through that at the moment, witching hour is among us, and all you can do really is just cuddle them through it, do the best you can, and just try not to get too upset with the crying, because, I mean, I'm speaking to myself when I say that. I get really upset and het up when she cries for long periods of time, and a long period of time is like 10 minutes for me. So if your baby's crying more than that, I feel for you, because it's just heartbreaking. So yeah, cuddle them through it. And anyway, so we were doing that last night. We got a bit preoccupied with the witching hour. But to be fair, we've learned a lot about how best she deals with witching hour. And one thing that we find really good is dimming the lights. This is their bedtime. Their bedtime is, you know, a lot earlier than ours, even if you're not taking them up to bed with you until you go to bed at like 10 or whatever. So we just like dimmed all the lights in here, got her nice and calm, and she went down for basically her bedtime, and then we fed through till we went to bed, you know, once before bed. at about 7, so it was really good. But yeah, we just got a bit distracted last night, you know, sorting Amber and setting out her witching hour and all that.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
She's just seems a little bit more unsettled the last couple of days.
I just explained what witching hour was.
Could be absolutely anything, yeah.
Yeah.
But even like during the day, like today, she seems a little bit more...
it seems like there's like the Leaps app, which tells you when they're having a leap, and she's not going through a leap. But then a lot of people were messaging me like, oh, it's the 6-week growth spurt. So there's loads of different reasons, you know, that they could be having those changes in their mood.
It's amazing because you can see a difference in her. And, like, she's not going down. You just seem like more interested in things now. You
just want to be awake with us.
It's actually pretty amazing to see in it. But it's good because obviously as parents, you need to learn to adapt as you go along. Like obviously early on you needed to, you know, she went down for a nap and she slept for an hour and she woke up. But now it's like she seems to have more awake and alert time. It's like adapting. It's like not to expect what you had in the past.
Yeah. Change with them because they change so quickly.
Because if she's 14 and we're like, time for your 4-hour nap, she's not having it. Probably not going to have it. So it's
Pop your white noise on.
Good to adapt early.
Right, I think we've got 1 minute left on this memory card, so I'm going to clear some space and then we'll have a chat. So, new memory card in. Yeah, I think I actually covered everything that I wanted to say in the little chat, but it was basically that, you know, although we do show a lot of good times, I think yesterday was definitely a day where I was struggling probably the most so far. I don't know, it was just like everything on top of each other, like the Starbucks breastfeeding, and then everything was like building up, and then in the evening I really wanted to do, oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about the fact I did a workout. I really wanted to do, yes! And this is the room reveal vlog where we showed the gym.
So I could use the gym!
Yeah, and I did a little time lapse on my phone that I could pop up, so I'll show it to you in a sec. But it was getting towards the evening, like she was a bit unsettled, and I was like, I don't want to go upstairs, I don't, you know, I had been really wanting to get a workout in for a while, and I was like, I just don't want to leave her, even though she was sleeping so peacefully on you. You were like, go upstairs now, do a workout, you won't regret it. Like, if that's what you want to do.
That sounds quite harsh.
Yeah, I know, just gonna say that.
Up you go now,
Actually,
you go do some exercise.
I'll change that, because this is actually exactly what you said. You said, which was so sweet, what would you do right now that would feel like self-care for you? So would that be watching TV, going away and, you know, eating, whatever is self-care, going and doing a workout, those, you know, type of options that you've got now, what feels like self-care to you? And although I really did want to do a workout, I was just kind of putting it off because I didn't want to leave Amber in witching hour. But yeah, you were like, go on, go and do it. And I did, and I felt so fantastic, didn't I? I came down like beaming. I just slept all
I just said to you, the absolute worst that will happen is that she wakes up, I'm unable to settle her, and we have to disturb you mid-squat.
And I have to just chuck her on the boob.
Yeah.
Squat, up, down.
So
that's the thing, like,
that's the beauty of having kind of a space in the house to work out in, isn't it?
I love it. Exactly right. Yeah. The worst that could happen is that I can't, you know, I'll get 5 minutes in and I have to come back down. So yeah, that was amazing. So I went up, did a little bit of a workout. I literally just messed around with, I'll do the pop-up. I messed around with just a little leg day really, just used my dumbbells, which I absolutely love. That's definitely gonna be enough for me at the moment. It's just those dumbbells and doing like basic compound movements, making them into little circuits, things like that, just to get myself moving, working my muscles and just pushing myself. Yeah, I just wanna gain my strength back and feel good about myself. Like, it's not about how my body looks. It's not about, you know, getting my pre-baby body back. That is just like not on my mind at all. It's about working on myself, working on my body just to get stronger and fitter and healthier, just look after myself. So yeah, I felt amazing, and mentally as well. Like, I can't even explain the mental benefits that I get from working out and just doing such a short workout. It was 20 minutes, wasn't it? 25 minutes. And I felt amazing. Had a nice shower, came down, I felt self-cared out, wrote in my journal, which I showed you guys earlier, before bed as well, and that felt amazing, just processing the day. I was like, you know, how did you feel? Starbucks was stressful.
Won't be getting coffee out anytime soon again.
The workout was good though. Anyway. I think
it doesn't stop us though, does it? Like today now, we're going to start a new vlog and we're going to go to IKEA.
Oh yeah,
so
it doesn't stop me.
No, I think we are quite, you know, relaxed, and if she cries now in the IKEA cafe, she cries in the IKEA, and then we'll just sort it out when we're there.
Definitely.
But does it make you nervous since yesterday, since Starbucks?
No.
Are you thinking,
no,
oh, I don't know if I want to do IKEA because I don't want another situation like that?
No, I think I said this on my Instagram story yesterday, but I was like, I try and frame my anxiety with like, however the situation goes and however stressed you get, afterwards I try and look back and not pretend that I didn't have anxiety, but I say, wow, that was a really a stressful situation, and I'm really proud of myself that I
good.
did it, that I experienced it.
Yeah,
you're not proud of yourself that you know, smashed anxiety and you weren't anxious.
Yeah.
You were anxious, but you're really proud of yourself for getting through that situation and just just surviving the anxiety situation. And next time, every time you have, you know, an anxiety inducing situation, it's just a positive that you experienced it and that you did that. So
did you say that you received some really lovely DMs off the Starbucks?
Yeah, I did.
That's
I got
so
some DMs off the people at Starbucks, which was really nice, because when, I don't know whether it's, you know, it's not even just breastfeeding, it's like anxiety in general. If you're like an anxious person, I am, especially coffee shops. It seems to be coffee shops that gets me going.
Yeah. Well, I
can't
think
order a coffee.
It's often because people go to coffee shops, I think anyway, to like kind of have a bit more of a relax and a social situation. And so when a baby's crying, you're like, shut up, Amber, stop crying.
Stop crying.
People are here for relaxing coffee. Stop crying.
And it's so hard with like, not staff, what are they called? People, because they're wearing masks. You can't tell what their actual reactions are. Yeah. And she was just really nice. She DM'd me like, oh, you know, I hope you feel comfortable to come in any time, like, because I said on my story that I felt stressed. She was like, you did amazing. So anyway, I debriefed from the day, feeling good today.
Yeah, definitely kind of, the last 2 days have been
challenging.
More challenging.
Yeah, more challenging.
But look at her now, she's been sleeping for the last hour.
I know, exactly. It's just an up and down roller
coaster. Her electric rocker is coming into play a little bit more. We don't try it enough, do we? Like, we only use it kind of every 3 days or something.
She's got to be in the right mood for it. She's got to be like...
She's got to be vibing. She's got to be vibing the rock, okay?
Literally. I can just tell mother instincts when she's in the mood for a rocker.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, she's absolutely loving it right now. She's chilling on there.
Yeah.
So
and also I said, sorry, one last thing. I said...
I keep trying to end it. I know.
Like,
So yeah,
I
goodbye.
said to you the other day, didn't I? It's quite nice in some ways, because early on, she was sleeping quite a lot on Mimosa's basket.
Yeah.
Because she was sleeping so easily, we used to like put her down and, you know, do bits and bobs or watch TV or whatever.
Yeah.
When kind of like, now that she's sleeping less, it's kind of nice to have her on us. Because we have an excuse to put her on us. And you don't need an excuse to kind of have your baby sleep on her. But yeah,
for like hours.
Previously we were like, oh well, we should probably just put her in a Mimosa basket so we can do some stuff.
Because you've got stuff to do, yeah. Whereas it stops you being like, oh, I can't do the washing, I'll just have to cuddle my baby for 3 hours.
It's such a shame.
What
Can't
a
change
shame.
those bed sheets. Just have to lie here with a baby on me.
Yeah, and I'm
Anyways,
just
that's quite nice.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to appreciate every minute.
Yeah.
Even though that's really hard. And like, as in, if you're not appreciating every minute, do not be hard on yourself. Because sometimes when you hear that a lot, it's actually really frustrating when people say it. But even when, you know, I'm rocking her and my back's gone numb, I do try and just look at her and be like, it's going to flash by in a minute and you're going to be a teenager.
I know. And also, we said to ourselves at the start, didn't we? Like, we were going to have 3 months of like being harsh on ourselves and like being very kind. And I feel like already we've lost it a bit. And we need to make sure we pull it back. Yeah. And like, if, you know, worky things don't go to plan, that's absolutely fine. Because we need to be very kind to ourselves. Yeah,
it's like our mini half maternity leave. Just like being kind. Not worrying, because I'm a worrier. I'm like, we're not uploading 4 videos a week still, and I love doing my 4 videos a week. But yeah, we're actually working you know, as much as we can at a sensible amount, you know, that works for us at the moment, and that's how we need to keep it.
So, we're going straight into another vlog now. So, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you're new and turn your notice on. Next vlog is coming on Sunday, and like we said, we are going to IKEA to do some shopping.
I'm very excited, guys. I'm going to talk to you about it. Talk to you about it in the next vlog. See you there. We love you so much, and thank you so much for all your support always. I'm so grateful for you guys.
Have a good one. Thanks, bye.
Bye. Mwah.